This podcast is presented by StreamerCollabs.com, a website made by streamers for streamers. StreamerCollabs.com helps streamers find, connect, and grow their channels by collaboration. We believe that collaboration is key to unlocking the full potential of the streaming community, and we strive to provide the tools and resources needed to make that happen. So join us today and let's make a difference together on StreamerCollabs.com.
And we are finally live, coming in hot from the Streamer Collabs podcast. What is going on, Buzz? How art thou, my brother?
For our audio listeners, I was flipping off the camera. I wasn't flipping you guys. I wasn't flipping you guys off because I love y'all. I'm flipping off a system. I'm flipping off the system. Flipping off the man.
Flipping off the man.
But essentially, yeah, man, I'm doing good. I'm just tired as fuck. This is like my second cup of coffee.
Real shit.
I slept 4 hours last night. How about you, man?
I can't tell you. I might have slept like a baby. I might have not. I can't tell you. It was very. I'm tired now, so I can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get it.
Either way, but
I get it.
My boy Buzz's headphones are dying. Let's hop into these.
Yeah. Hold up. Okay, so I might be at a weird angle for this episode. Let's see. Hold up. Let's see. I'm gonna just plug these bitches in. Well, okay, wait.
Go.
Hold up. Hop one of these. There we go. It's been a day, bro. It's been a day.
You're good, man. You're good.
All right. I think we're good now.
Chat ski. So we're gonna be talking about why passive content is valuable for content creators. It'll reduce burnout, increase long-term engagement, allow time for creative experimentation. Yeah. And then you know what I'm saying. If we got any stories, you know what I'm saying, we'll share them too. But anyways, all right. So starting off, what is passive content? Content that continues to provide value and engagement with minimal ongoing effort. So basically kind of like a YouTube video or YouTube video with value, like how to XYZ in Premiere Pro. You know what I mean? That video is that is an evergreen video. Everybody's always learning. I might have to take off the do-rag this episode, bro.
No dooey crowy.
Everybody's always talking about everybody's always learning Premiere. Everybody's always learning After Effects. Videos like that will always like be evergreen, and everybody's always looking for something like that. So that's something. Passive content, live content, however, is live streaming. Fucking that is all that is coming to mind right now. I think live streaming is the umbrella for like, everything.
Really? I mean, because live streaming covers like everything on Twitch, everything on Kick. You can do whatever on live streaming, really. Live streaming is essentially an active content. Yeah, exactly. So that shit, and obviously for passive content, we talked about YouTube videos. You can also, if you want to like be a real authority on something, write some blog posts or something.
True.
Keep some social media updates and shit. Like if you're an Instagram person, be like, hey, this is an Instagram post about a game I play, or a recipe I made, or a song I'm producing, or how I edited this video. Shit like that. It's really all about just being you and finding your own groove.
Yeah.
So there are a couple of passive content types that work for creators. You talked about evergreen content. Some examples of evergreen content will be tutorial videos, deep dive discussions, top 10s or best ofs if you really want to. Like, I know WatchMojo.com, for example, they've been churning out top 10 since before I was 10, bro.
The internet.
Yeah, exactly. Like the conception of the internet was, top 10 search engines, and it was like Google and fucking what is it? What's Internet Explorer?
Google, Bing, fucking nobody uses Bing though. Edge.
And
I know. I can't say nobody uses Edge because I know.
Yo, can you Bing that for me?
Hey, Bing that real quick.
Yo, Internet Explorer. This
Bing that over here. That's it. Just sounds like you're
the bada bing, like Sopranos.
Bada bing, bada boom.
It's such a sleazy joint, but it is a strip club, so But essentially, you want to repurpose tutorial videos, and all of these really. Let me get my thoughts together. Hold up.
You're good, man. Take a sip from your goddamn.
So really, at the end of the day, we talked about this last week. You want to become an authority on a certain subject. So like if you know, make videos about, I don't know, editing videos, you're definitely going to want to put out tutorial videos like, you know, Infamous said. Be like, hey, this is how I edit my videos. This is the framework for how, you know, I do it in such a quick fashion so I can churn out more content for y'all. Or if you play Project Zomboid, be like, yo, this is how I, you know, this is how I play Project Zomboid and don't die for like years and years and years. Yeah, essentially, and you know, obviously deep dive discussions. So if you're, I don't know, one of the YouTube videos that I've been going down and falling asleep to is like it's like an 8 hour discussion about Fallout New Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're super passionate about a certain game or a certain franchise, you can always just be like, you know, here's a retrospective on a 10-year-old game.
Yeah.
One of the channels I like, White Light, he does essentially retrospectives, introspectives of games like years after they drop. It'll be like Assassin's Creed Unity 10 years after, or you know, Assassin's Creed yada yada. Like it's shit like that that keeps people engaged and coming back. And that's evergreen because
Yeah.
people are always going to want to revisit it. Like even after the 10-year mark for that game has passed, like people are still going to want to watch it. Like
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
I'm watching videos from him like 5, 6 years later.
Yeah,
The
we even
point
have
is,
a blog that like talks about nostalgia and how it helps with, you know, not sales, but like it helps. Well, it does help with sales too, but
absolutely,
it helps with
100%.
like stream engagement and stuff like that. If you can, you know, tap into like that's why niche gaming is not like, you know, Kaizen that level, but you know, niche gaming is actually very good. You know, if you play like, I don't know, I feel like if you're like I think somebody beat like Tetris or something, and
Yeah.
nobody gives a fuck about Tetris, but the
Oh,
dude beat Tetris, and everybody was like, "What the fuck?" Like, no, you know what I mean? Like that shit
I'm
was
not going.
crazy.
You can beat I guarantee you. First, I'm hearing of this. The overwhelming reaction was, "You can beat Tetris? Like the fuck?
Exactly,
There's levels to this shit. I
bro
thought it
was
was just dropping
going, man.
blocks." Speaking, you mentioned Kai Cenat. Bro has been like tearing through the Arkham series. Like he was playing
Oh
Arkham
shit.
Origins. He's been playing Arkham Origins last night. I don't watch him. Not because I have anything against him, I just don't watch him. But it's like the dedication. I think we called him like a real life iCarly. Bro was in
Oh
the
yeah,
Batcave. Like he was in the Batcave in a suit
in the suit, probably. Yeah,
with the suits behind him in glass cases. I was like, this bro is
that's
doing his thing.
yeah,
But essentially, you know, types of passive content, tutorial videos, deep dive discussions, or, you know, top tens like best weapons in Project Zomboid or best guns in Call of Duty, Black Ops 36, because I don't know which one we're on now. You know, shit like that. Reaction videos to like trailers, patch notes, shit like that. Because we're gonna talk about trailers later on the episode, but Borderlands dropped a trailer, and that shit looks cool. That shit looks cool.
shit does look pretty cool.
Also, a good way to repurpose your content. Obviously, you want to turn your live streams into YouTube videos or shorts. So I'm not saying clip farm because a lot of times clip farming can kind of come off as like, you know, not genuine, kind of insincere, where it's like, you
Yeah,
know, just be yourself, bro.
yeah,
Honestly, this is
yeah,
so
yeah.
fucking corny. I hate saying that shit because everyone's like, be yourself. Everyone knows to do that. But like the thing is,
But it's like when you don't be yourself, people can smell that shit, and it's not.
niggas be like,
I don't,
it smells like a
unless
phony.
you're putting on a character like I hate to say Doctor Disrespect, unless that nigga does not act like that
May
in
his
real
name
life.
rest in piss, bro.
With no mask, no mullet, no nothing, he does not act like that.
No,
But in real life, but he's putting on a character, so people enjoy that character. If you're
no.
putting on a character, put on a character. If you're not putting on a character, but you're putting on a character, take that shit off.
Yeah. And obviously you want to clip and repackage long form content into multiple social media posts. So that's where, you know, clipping comes into effect. You know, it's take some of the good clips that you got, you know, if you're hitting trick shots, if you're fucking, I don't know, being funny, acting like a moron,
True,
you
true.
know, clip those, put those on social media, put those on YouTube shorts. And obviously we talk about the importance of social media. Use all of them. The main three I would say are TikTok, Instagram, maybe Facebook, actually. I would say Facebook is pretty good too.
Facebook, we can,
TikTok,
yeah.
Instagram, and Facebook like Reels, because I don't, what do they call them? everyone's got a TikTok now. Everyone's
I think they're
integrated
Facebook
TikTok,
Reels. I think they're
Facebook Reels, probably because Instagram and Facebook are under Meta, which is yeah.
Yeah.
But community-driven content's a big part of it too. So creating prompts that encourage audience participation, polls, Q&A, user or Q&A videos, user submitted content, like Super Mega Boys, man. They do that shit all the time. Super Mega Boys, they do like mail opening videos where people will send the mail. Like I think it's funny because they got sent like some uranium one time, and
What?
then yeah, they slipped it into one of their old friend's pockets, and he slept on it, and then he found it before he was supposed to go back to the airport. It was funny. It wasn't a lot, but
I
yeah,
hope he doesn't
it was
have
funny.
radiation poisoning.
Hey man, I mean, from what I ain't gonna get into that, but from what I heard, the dude was a piece of shit. Anyways, essentially, uh, you wanna audience participation is cool. Like if I send you something and I see you open it up on stream, and that stream gets reformatted into a YouTube video, a short, and I get to react to your shit. That's really fucking cool. Like as the individual who sent that.
Reacting. Exactly.
Exactly. I'm like, oh my God, that's so fucking cool. It makes me feel more like a part of the community. It makes me feel happy inside, Discords, obviously, we talked about that. Now for those of y'all who are, big shots, those of y'all who are, you know, those of y'all who
Big
are really
ballers.
in the YouTube, big
Shot
ballers,
callers.
shot callers, essentially, you're gonna get fan edits. Markiplier gets fan edits, remixes, shit like that. Just I mean, if you want to repost that shit, by all means. I know one guy we used to know, he posted some fan art of himself. He does like I don't want to drop names because like no, just I don't want to, but essentially he posts fan art and shit all the time. Or it's like, oh, cool, they drew me. And that's, again, it's all about me helping you, not helping you, but like me showing that, we're all community. Sorry, my brain is fucking mush right now.
My brain is mush too, but it's all good. It's all good. I got this next one. So, next up, we're going to be talking about automated content strategies. This is going to be your best friend, especially if you're a small streamer. So, you're going to want to consistently schedule your content for engagement. YouTube playlists, Instagram Reels, automated tweets. Twitter did take their what's it called? You can't schedule with Publer anymore. I don't know if you can schedule with anybody else, but Publer, you can't use Twitter and Publer at the same time. However, I would recommend Publer for everything else. Everything else is really good on Publer. You're also going to want to set up evergreen. Actually, no, fuck that shit. But yeah, you're going to want to definitely... You're going to want to definitely just schedule out your stuff so you don't have to schedule it out every single time. Because it'll I remember for a while you couldn't schedule to TikTok, and now you can with Publer. So
really,
yeah. So
nice.
definitely schedule your stuff. Yeah, and then setting up maintaining engagement without consistent effort. Setting up command triggers to keep conversations going. Like if you have somebody who types in hi, then you can have your bot say, hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, at username, and welcome to the stream.
Yeah.
Or you could have somebody say why, and then your bot could say like, why not? You know what I mean? Something to keep the chat moving, something to keep the chat, and then people get into arguments with Nightbot, and like, they'll just get, they'll be like, I'll body you, Nightbot, or whatever the fuck.
Exactly. And that's content. That's
Exactly.
content that could be repurposed because people love to see that shit. Like that's a fun, like I'm not saying, that's like hysterical, the most funny thing you've ever seen, but it's content. Someone's gonna find it funny. Turn that shit into a YouTube short. It could blow up. The potential to blow up is there. And it's like this is just cool.
It brings a little smile on my face every time I see somebody threatening.
Makes me giggle a little bit.
Exactly, man. Exactly. But encourage discussions that spark debates or curiosity. Personally, I like to steer clear of politics, but if you wanted to talk about politics, cool, go for it. If you want to talk about anime, Marvel rival, like video games, comic books, like there's so many things to talk about on stream. If you're playing shooter games, I understand how it could be tougher to talk about, like, you know, the origin of fucking Wolverine and also win your fucking gunfights. But if you're playing, like, you know, a Marvel game where you are Wolverine and you can, you know, damn, do we have any Wolverine games nowadays?
Insomniac is coming out with a Wolverine game either this year or next year. So the guys who made Spider-Man are coming out with a Wolverine game.
Speaking of Spider-Man, shout out Buzz. He gave me Spider-Man 2 for Christmas, and I am playing it on stream. And
how's that going, by the way?
Pretty good. We beat Sandman. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I saw the trailer. I'm waiting on the suit, and I'm waiting on Rhino. Rhino in Marvel Rivals would be crazy. Isn't Rhino in
Rhino?
Is
Rhino's
Rhino
not
in this in the last one?
Rhino was in he was in Miles Morales.
Have you finished it?
No, I watched Berlizzi play it.
Okay.
Rhino's in the intro of Miles Morales. You know who it is though? You know who Kraven.
Oh, it's Kraven. Yeah, Kraven.
Okay, so Kraven. Let's talk about this nigga Kraven. See, I like Kraven.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna get into details because I know I'm not trying to spoil shit for you, but I love Kraven because he loves the game. He's got no ulterior motives. He's not here. There's no plan. Bro just like has a list. He checks that shit twice and he's like, all right, you're strong. I want to fight you. That's literally it. His entire motivation is just, I want to squabble. And that's just
his intro, bro. As he was like wiping off his hands or, you know, scraping his boot off, he said, bro, I thought you were gonna bring me somebody that I could fight with. You know what I'm saying? I could brawl with. I was like, huh?
He said,
poor Phil over here just was the intern, bro. Like,
he said, I've been following you for 3 days and you didn't pick me up.
That was
fucking pathetic.
That was
insane. Picked bro up, snapped his neck. You know how old Kraven is in that game? Take a guess how old he is.
50.
He's like 75.
75?
Look how good he looks. This is what bro is. He
didn't start a family. He didn't. No generational wealth.
The love of the game, bro.
Just the love of the game, and that's it.
Just the love of the game.
That's
he
it.
He loves his art. He loves his work.
It keeps him alive. It
keeps
keeps him alive.
Okay. So, Kraven the Hunter.
Okay.
One of Marvel's coolest villains. I hate what they did. From what I saw, I hate what they did in the Kraven the Hunter movie. I don't know if you knew when that came out. That shit was ass. But you saw it? You saw it?
It was ass. It was terrible.
Was it that bad?
Like, okay, so my partner saw it without me, and then I was like,
in theaters?
Damn, you saw it. No. We saw it, and then I was like, no way you're gonna watch without me. And then they're like, you didn't want to watch that. And then we watched it, and then the lamest fucking thing happened. And then they were like, that was the climax, by the way. That was the most interesting thing that happens in the movie. I was like, there's no fucking way. And then I keep waiting, and then 10 minutes later the credits roll, and I was like, that was it. So if you haven't seen Kraven the Hunter, if you haven't seen fucking Morpheus, or Morbius,
yeah.
If you haven't seen Morbius, don't these movies, they're not putting out good movies. I heard that Red Hulk movie, he's only in the movie for like 10 minutes at the end, bro.
Really?
That's all. I'm just relaying what I heard, bro. I'm just relaying what I heard. I'm hearing this movie is getting terrible reviews because he's not in the movie, and I'm just like, bro,
that sucks. Harrison Ford is like one of my favorite actors, bro.
Exactly.
I love him.
Harrison Ford, that's fucking Indiana goddamn Jones. That's goddamn
Han Solo.
Goddamn Solo, nigga. He is one of the fucking greatest of all time, bro. Niggas, our parents. I don't care who you are, where you're from. Your parents wanted to be fucking Harrison Ford's girlfriend, bro. Harrison Ford was that nigga, bro. No
Harrison Ford was that
dude.
This
is just
bro.
Facts. This is
he's
facts,
cool.
Bro. Harrison Ford got that swagger, bro. He is what it is, man.
We got to get Harrison Ford on the Streamer Collabs podcast. We can't talk. Okay, so the one rule about that:
Do not talk about Han Solo.
no Star Wars.
Yeah,
No Star Wars. He hates Star Wars. Well, I don't think he hates it. I think, let's be real. Let's be real. It's been what, 40, 50, almost 50 years since the first Star Wars? My nigga is sick. Like, I don't give a fuck about aliens. Bro, he's like, I'm 85. Like,
I'm not trying to hear that shit no more, man.
Exactly,
I'm
bro.
just
Like, I
trying to
know
hear
Mark,
that shit.
like Mark Hamill, I know he's cool with like Luke Skywalker and shit. Cause I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that's Mark Hamill. But,
I mean,
like,
I know him better as Skips. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we all know him as Luke, but you know what I'm saying? He's
Skips,
Skips.
Joker,
Yep.
fucking
Oh
crazy.
yeah. He was.
Yeah, animated Joker.
Animated Joker. He was the one in. It was
Mask
a
of the
Mask of the
Phantasm.
Phantasm. Okay, yeah. He's got a wicked laugh, bro.
The
God.
entire animated show, that was him.
That's crazy. He got a wicked laugh, bro. That was good. That is very good.
Yeah,
But
excellent movie.
getting back to it.
But back to the
we
streamer
we weren't
stuff.
gonna get off onto a tangent. Then we started talking
That's
about
what we
Craven.
do. That's
Then
what we do.
started talking about
Craven the Hunter, bro.
How did we even get all the way? Where did we even go?
We were talking about Spider-Man.
Okay.
Then we were talking about Craven the Hunter.
Okay.
And then somehow we got to the movie Craven the Hunter.
Yes,
Well, not somehow. And then we talked about Morbius and shit. And then after that, we talked about
Red Hulk,
Harrison Ford, Red Hulk, which transitioned to, dig riding Harrison Ford a little bit.
No glaze. That was just facts.
No glaze. That's just facts. Harrison Ford is him.
No dick riding happened.
Hold up. And this isn't a weird thing to say. I'm gonna say it. Bro looks good for his age. Like, you look at Harrison Ford.
He doesn't look like he's falling apart, bro.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
You wanna know who isn't falling apart? Dick Van Dyke. Do you know who Dick Van Dyke is?
I'm about to look him up. Wait, should I look him up?
That's bro. Yeah, that's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. He was in Mary Poppins, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. A lot of shit.
Dude, he's 99. He don't look.
He's 99. He looks. No, he. You know why? Because he works out. Anyways, we're not the celebrity collabs cast. Essentially, guys. Some common mistakes to make. Just a hard cut right back into what we're talking.
Hard cut.
Yeah. But if you think passive content means no effort, you're not 100% wrong, but you're also not 100% right. There's effort to be made, obviously, but think of it this way. You put in the effort for like maybe an hour or two editing the video, editing a VOD. You put it up and that video is up forever. So it's like, cool. That's more ways to increase the likelihood of people finding me and my content. Obviously, you want to optimize your content for searchability and discoverability. So like, utilizing keywords and shit. I know you shared a couple of things a while back, like when it comes to uploading on YouTube takes the name of the file that you upload and uses that like to help people find your content. So you want to think about search engine optimization, because that's all YouTube is. It's a search engine. No, you're good. Just want to optimize your titles, optimize the file names. You want to optimize keywords, do your research. Now we all get a little hickey wicky sometime, bro.
I have to burp and it keeps hiccuping.
Yeah, no worries,
I have to burp and it like I'm a grown man over here talking about some like.
Hey man,
lock in, please.
It comes for us all, bro. It comes for us all. But obviously you don't want to ignore audience feedback. So like, obviously, I'm not saying like bend to the trolls and the slanderous trolls, but if someone in the comments is like, hey, good video. I didn't really like how, it was a good video, but like, could you do this or change that in the future? Don't just block them or be like, I hate you. You're stupid. Just be like, all right, bet. Because at the end of the day, you're doing this content for the people. And if the people don't like your shit, then the people aren't going to be there. They're going to leave. So yeah, obviously. And we talk about automation. So like, what was the one you said? Publer?
Publer's very good. Publer's very good.
So Publer is good. It's important not to lose sight of the human connection, because obviously you can just churn out a shit ton of videos, a shit ton of Instagram posts and shit for the next 2 weeks, right? You can put all that out there and forget about it. It's important that once it's out there, you maintain interaction with the people that interact with it. So if someone comments, if someone says, "Yo, this is hilarious," ha ha ha, like the comment, respond, you're like, "Thank you so much." You know, this is how you just talk to people. The whole job, the whole thing is talking to people, bro. You have to talk to people because if there's no human connection, niggas is talking with HAL 9000. Nobody wants to talk to HAL 9000, bro. But really, that's about it. I want to talk. That was really the podcast, but we're gonna do something. We'll do a little different, something different today.
We'll record that. We'll record that at a different time because I'm kind of.
We'll record that at a different time. But anyways,
I'm beat.
Same. All right. Well,
we can edit that part out. But all right, that's gonna be it for today's episode. Next week we will be implementing something new we haven't done before. Fuck it, did you just want to do it now? How long is it?
Borderlands trailer?
Yeah.
Let's see.
So it's like
it's 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Wait, this is a year ago. 11 days. 11 days ago. Borderlands 4 launch date trailer.
Official launch date. Oh yeah, it's 1 minute and 13 seconds.
Okay, hold on, let me see.
God, this game looks good.
Okay, bad. Let me see.
We could do it later, man. Like I'm good. Like I know you're beat. Okay. All right.
Let me do this.
Oh my god. I can't wait to play this. It comes out this year too.
And screens. There. TC?
Screen sharing. Yep, right there.
Oh damn, it's not gonna hold on.
Oh, is it not gonna pick up the audio?
It's not gonna pick up us.
Oh.
Let me see. All right, let's just watch it and then talk about it for like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. You're no longer screen sharing, is that?
Oh, I thought you were gonna watch it on your screen.
I'm watching on mine, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you play Borderlands 3? Are we allowed to talk through this?
Yeah. I played Borderlands 3. It just got a little slow for me.
Yeah, that's fair. Borderlands 3 was kind of, the gameplay was fire, but
very fun.
Gameplay was incredibly fun. Borderlands 2 was fun as well. Holds up surprisingly well 13 years later.
No, yeah, that was good too. I played a little bit of it. I didn't play as much.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's, like I said, 13 years old, bro. Fallout New Vegas turns 15 this year.
Guns are crazy, bro.
I'm saying, I think the best part about Borderlands, like, a lot of people are praising, like, the looter shooter shit, which is obviously the heart and soul of Borderlands. Yeah. Are you done?
Yeah, I just finished it.
All right, so, I'm assuming, are we gonna put up the thing in post? Like, are we gonna put the video in post and then just?
No, okay. So what we just did, since we can't record, and unless I did something incredibly stupid, I could record the whole thing in here, but we're not gonna do. Actually, no. I can't even do that because the way Zoom's set up, I can't share the screen and share and do this screen like. So either way, we watched the Borderlands 4 trailer, so we're gonna talk about that a little bit. Buzz, what did you think about that, man?
I am very excited because I've been waiting for Borderlands 4 for the past 6 years. Oh my god, it just hit me. 2019 was 6 years ago. Yeah.
Damn.
Anyways, just not gonna let that sink in. Yeah, but dude, I played Borderlands 3 when it dropped in 2019, August, September, and I remember being like, this is fun. And obviously a lot of people had critiques with the story, which were incredibly valid. I feel like the story and the villains, especially coming off the high that was Handsome Jack in 2012, Borderlands 2, Villains were definitely a step down. I wasn't a huge fan of the Calypso twins. They weren't engaging, they weren't charismatic. The story overall was kind of not great, but the gameplay, the playable characters,
Yeah.
the builds you can make, and obviously the looter shooter shit like the guns, the loot you can find made up for
I
it.
liked the movement too. The movement was
The movement is
It
incredible.
felt kind of like a smooth Borderlands movement. I don't know how to describe it. I'm not a
Yeah.
Borderlands head. Like I played a little bit. I haven't played 1. I have played 2 a little bit with my boy KC. Shout out KC.
Shout out Casey.
And I played 3. I played a lot of 3.
Yeah.
I got kind of lost, and then I'm not gonna lie, the story wasn't grabbing me, so I kind of put it down. But Borderlands 4 looks hella good. Like, I mean, the guns, the fighting, the combat. I meant to say the map even looks, the colors, everything really looks good about this game.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to that.
Borderlands 4. Oh my God. So Borderlands 4,
Yeah,
they've been talking about it since like I think they dropped like a release or a teaser trailer
a year ago.
mid last year, mid to
Yeah.
like early last year. And I remember being like, I was like, wow, I can't wait to play. I'm 24 a year ago. Why am I putting on a voice? I was really excited.
Hey man,
Then
that's
I
how
didn't
it
hear
be.
shit. Then I hear shit for a whole year. And then 11 days ago, they were like, oh yeah, by the way, here's a gameplay trailer. It looks so good.
Mhm.
I hope they do a little better with the story because obviously, like I said, handsome Jack, very cool, very funny, very handsome. Calypso twins, kind of mid, kind of mid.
Didn't see anything about the story or the villain
We did not.
in that trailer.
I think that might be a good thing though. That's a good thing because that way, because people play Borderlands. A lot of times they don't play for the story. They're playing for the game. The story is cool for 2.
Okay.
They kind of overplayed their I think they kind of overplayed their hand and kind of leaned a little too heavy into like teasing us with the story and shit and the main or the villains and shit for Borderlands 3
Is that
because I remember what's up?
I said that might have been what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're just like, all right, you know what, guys? How about this? How about we tell you nothing? Yeah.
we just say nothing real quick.
I'm always saying nothing. Okay. But honestly, I think Borderlands 4 is going to be crazy. And what blew my mind the most, I haven't been this excited for a game since Fallout 4. Still not going to pre-purchase this shit because, niggas is getting too comfortable charging $70 for a game.
$70
But
for a game.
like 70 like American dollars? Like what? But I'm gonna wait. I pre-ordered Borderlands 3. I liked it. Was a little disappointed, but overall I thought it was good. I'm gonna wait to get it. Comes out September 23rd of this year. So
Okay.
like
got some
what?
time.
7 months? Yeah.
Damn, we're in
7 months. We
almost
got
in
the news.
March.
Jesus Christ. I was thinking about it. I woke up this morning. I was like, bro, where did all the time go? It's you know what's cool? You know what's cool?
Slipping into the future, man.
Slipping through my fingers, bro. We're not going to talk about it too deep. We can probably talk about this a little bit more in our next podcast, maybe. Assassin's Creed Shadows. How we feeling?
Is that the new one? Are they dropping a new one?
Yeah, next year or next month.
Hold on.
And I just want you to look it up, see who you can play as, and tell me your thoughts, and then tell me what you think the reaction to that was.
Okay. I'll do this real quick.
How can we build a land of peace?
You'll have to kill them all. Do you understand?
Bro, this is giving me
Ghost of Tsushima
Ghost of Tsushima vibes. Yeah.
Yup.
That
Speaking
game,
of
I'm
Ghost of Tsushima,
so close to finishing that game, bro.
that shit is peak. That is probably one of the that's one of the best story games I've played in the past 5 years. Like it's up there with Cyberpunk for me because
Oh, shit.
Yasuke. That was something I heard about. So if you've been living under a rock for the past couple of months, you get to play one of the characters you can play as is Yasuke. If you don't know, Yasuke was a formerly enslaved African man. He came to Japan. I want to say Tokugawa. I could be wrong. Basically, someone bought him and freed him, and he became, well, in Assassin's Creed, he became a samurai. Like he became in history the first black samurai.
Nice.
So really,
Shout out.
when people saw that, like at first, I know it's a vocal minority. Like I know, but it's like I was excited. I was like, man, this is cool as fuck. More Assassin's Creed. And then people were obviously ripping into it because,
This is the one people were ripping into?
yeah, they were also ripping into the Ghost of Tsushima sequel, which is also niggas can't be happy with shit, bro.
Bro, it's a video game, bro.
Just play the game. Like play the game.
Listen.
I don't give a fuck about historical accuracy in Assassin's Creed, bro. There are literal aliens. The whole plot revolves around fucking aliens and their ancient technology. How that impacts us, I don't give a fuck. He's black, so what? I'm black. I'm gonna play that shit because that's me.
But my face turned a little red there. This is my complexion. My face turned a little red there. I'm gonna go ahead and breathe for a second. But yeah,
I want to just say, bro, Yasuke is my goat. We're also getting I don't know her name. But Naoi. I think it's Naoi. I might be mispronouncing it. She's gonna be the stealthier character, like the assassin, your more traditional assassin.
Yeah.
While Yasuke is gonna be like, kind of like a bruiser samurai. All in all, what I've seen looks really fucking good.
Yeah.
I think Ubisoft can pull this shit off. What was the last Assassin's Creed game they dropped? Valhalla 5 years ago.
No.
Mirage. Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Mirage is very good. Mirage.
That was fun. Good. Assassin's Creed Mirage is good. I liked Mirage.
Bro, fuck. Okay, I got some games I gotta play, bro. Okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, Ghost of Tsushima, they haven't dropped any, or Ghost of Yotai. I think it's one of those. You're playing as, obviously, because this takes place like 100, 200 years after Ghost of Tsushima, so you're not playing as Jean anymore. But it looks really cool. Like the main character, she uses like chains and shit, I think. Like she's got a sword, but like chains with a ball on. We got a lot. We're eating good. This year we're eating good because we're getting The Witcher 4
Real
too.
Real gaming is back.
We're getting The Witcher 4. We're getting Borderlands 4.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting Assassin's Creed Shadows. What are your thoughts?
Good. Very good so far.
It's very good.
Very good so far. I've seen a little bit of it, but
yeah.
I haven't seen like all of it, so I'm enjoying it.
The Witcher 3 is still one of the greatest games of all time.
Have you seen the Witcher movie?
The movie?
There's a movie. There's an animated movie on Netflix.
No, I heard about it. Geralt and Vesemir. It's Vesemir's story, right?
I can't tell you. I haven't seen it. I just saw it. I was like, "Oh shit, are we watching this?" And they were like, "No, we're watching the show." And I was like, "Oh, okay,
no,
switch over to the show." But yeah,
no.
So
overall, we honestly, if we can leave y'all with one thing when it comes to this part of the discussion, we're gonna be eating good. We're gonna be eating good. This is gonna be a very good year for gaming. I don't think because like 2023 was incredible for gaming. 2024 was all right. Were there any real notable releases? I'm not trying to keep y'all here too long, but like, were there any big Marvel Rivals and games? 2024. Let's see. Oh yeah, Shadow of the Erd Tree.
Oh, Elden Ring DLC dropped.
Yeah, Shadow of the Erd Tree. A lot of remakes. Black Ops 6
Destiny
apparently.
2 is big for a second.
Silent Hill 2, obviously the reboot.
They have an Indiana Jones game?
Yeah. Made by Bethesda. It's apparently really good. Black Myth Wukong.
Silent Hill 2. I need to get that. Yeah, Black Myth Wukong. Yeah, dude, we've been eating good. We've been eating good.
We're gonna be eating good, bro.
This year.
This is the creme de la Edgar, bro. This shit right here.
Creme de la
Ew, hold up, wait a minute. You know what that translates to?
What?
That's Edgar's cream, bro. Like, what the fuck were they trying to get into? Aristocats, Disney.
Aristocats, Disney. That is Disney. From that's like 1964. Not Aristocats.
Aristocats.
1970.
70.
Talking
Y'all knew better.
They're over there fiending for my boy Edgar's cream.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna end the podcast today. Thank you all so much for watching. No, if you're watching Aristocats, it's good, but
Ignore
like,
that
you know,
part.
it's all right. Yeah, there are a couple of parts you can ignore.
Just don't translate it. Just don't translate it.
Just leave it alone. But anyways, and we are not live. We're done. Goodbye.
Goodbye.